morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. So tonight, today, this morning, this afternoon, whenever you're watching this, we are going to be watching NXT's Battlegrounds from last month. I didn't do the review because I think I was busy doing a few things, getting it sorted, and it just completely slipped my mind to do the show. So I'm very sorry about that, but we're catching up with it. This will be uploaded on Tuesday morning around 2 a.m. I'm thinking, because I've got to try and space these out as best as I can naturally, so hopefully that'll be sorted. So with that all being said, we're going to get straight into the show with Wesley versus Tyler Bates versus Joe Gacy for the NXT North American Championship. This one's going to be good. Let's watch it. So we just had Tyler Bates versus Joe Gacy versus Wesley for the NXT North American Championship, and I'm not gonna lie, this was a good opening contest. Out of the two triple threat matches that I've seen, between last night's NXT Great American Bash and this show, not gonna lie, I actually prefer this one over that match. But I actually prefer this match over the Dominic Wesley Ali match. But that match is still a good match, I'm not gonna lie. Very entertaining, very well done. This match was really good. It was just a kick-ass match. Hard hitting, high octane, a lot of high flying moves, a lot of power moves as well by Joe Gacy. That really does help when you have a big guy and two smaller guys in the ring at the same time. And Tyler Bates just being the fucking freak he is. That really fucking helps as well by changing it about. So this was a damn good matchup. Like I said, I prefer this match over the last night's match, but last night's match was just as good as well. So we are now also getting a promo build up to Tiffany Stratton and Valkyrie for the vacated NXT Women'S Championship. Indy Hartwell is on Raw and had a injury, so she vacated the belt, and there was a small tournament to decide who would be in the finals tonight at Battlegrounds for the vacant Women's Championship. Now, as we all know, Tiffany Stratton goes on to win the match, so we will see how well this match goes on, and we'll see how it fares out. So let's not waste any more time and let's get to our next matchup. So we just had the NXT Heritage Cup between Noam Dar and Dragon Lee. This was actually very entertaining. The crowd got into it. The crowd were behind it, and I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it too. I thought this was a really cool, interesting concept that was originally in NXT UK, moved over to NXT proper when NXT UK folded to be turned into NXT Europe whenever that happens. So if you do not know the rules, I'll quickly explain the rules. 6 3-minute rounds with a 20-second interval between each round. Wins can happen via pinfall, submission, or countout. The match ends immediately. The actual round ends immediately. It's best 2 out of 3 falls. And you have a 20-second period when the match ends or a pinfall is done. Now, if you get a tie at the end, it's most pinfalls, and if it's a tie even after that, so say Noam Dar gets 1 and Dragon Lee gets 1 by the end of round 6, the winner is actually the person who is the Heritage Cup winner and retains the belt, retains the cup. But a knockout or disqualification immediately ends it. So this is actually a really nice way to pay homage to the European style wrestling, where they would actually have normal rounds or pure British rules. I think this is a really cool concept. It's really a good idea. Noam Dar gets the first pinfall, then Dragon Lee gets the second, and then due to interference from Mega 4, which would actually debut on this night, Noam Dar retains the Heritage Cup. Now, as we all know, Nathan Frazier would actually go on to win the cup at NXT on NXT a couple of weeks later. So, you know, as a match itself and as a concept, this is a really fucking cool idea, and I think it's really, really good. And I actually want to see more of this going forward on NXT pay-per-views, maybe even on the main roster, you never know. So, next up is Dominik Dijakovic versus Ilya Dragunov in a last man standing match. Holy shit, this is going to be good. Let's watch it. So we just had Dominik Dijakovic versus Ilya Dragunov in the last man standing match, and holy shit! Fucking Dragunov, Dominik Dijakovic is holding a table. Ilya just says, fuck you and fuck your table. I'm fucking spearing you through that motherfucking table. Only Dominik Dijakovic is on the other side of the table, so Ilya just goes through the table first to take out Dominik. Holy shit, he gets busted open on the chin. Like, they have to make sure he's okay, but there is, Dominik actually plays that into the match. He actually grabs the Singapore cane near the end of the match and basically just starts wailing on Ilya's fucking chest, grabs the Singapore cane, just rakes it across Dragunov's chin there, and just brings in the blood to make it look even more painful. Holy fucking shit, this match was amazing. The forearm from the chair, from the steel steps, to basically hit Ilya in the back, Dominik in the back of the head onto the chair, gets the win for Ilya Dragunov. And to be honest, his reward is an NXT title match last night. Yeah, that motherfucker deserved the fucking title match after this match. Holy shit, this was a fun matchup. They killed each other for our entertainment. And so far, match of the motherfucking night. This was a damn entertaining matchup. It was really fun, really entertaining. And it was just so fucking good. It was so good. Like, these two killed each other, and I'm so happy this match did not go longer, because if it did, holy fucking shit, if it did, there would have been a murder. Like, somebody would have been unalived, and I'm not taking that as a joke. I'm not meaning that to be disrespectful. They would have killed each other. One of them would have died in the ring. Like, no joke, because fuck me, this was good. The build-up package was awesome. On a whole, this blow-off was fucking brilliant. Take it as it is so good. So we've got a Chase University segment coming up, and I completely forgot Drew Gulak was still with WWE. I completely forgot. Like, I know he was in WWE 2K23, I know that one, but yeah, I completely forgot. Like, what the fuck? So we're going to be watching this, and yeah, let's have some fun watching it. So, actually quite a nice little thing. So, Chase U, obviously, is the Chase University with all the up-and-coming wrestlers talking about Fear. Obviously, Fear would get the NXT Women's title shot coming up at Great American Bash in the submission match against Tiffany Stratton. Again, spoiler alerts for the show if you haven't watched it yet. So, this was very entertaining, I thought. Drew Gulak comes in and basically says that, this is not how you be a WWE superstar. There are people who are good wrestlers in this class, but there are not wrestlers who deserve to be here, and Fear's one of them. And basically Fear walks off upset, but again, it plays into this idea that she's going to basically get the NXT Women's title shot after winning the belt, after winning the I think it was a Battle Royal, if I recall, when she won the opportunity. So yeah, very entertaining, very well done, like planting the seeds. I do like NXT a lot, I really do. So we've got the Creed Brothers versus Gallus for the NXT Tag Team titles. Let's not waste any more time and get into the matchup. So we just had the NXT Tag Team titles, there we go. Just had the NXT Tag Team title match. Creed Brothers taking on Gallus for the belt. Very entertaining, very well done. More pure technical wrestling based, due to the way the Creed Brothers are. Very well done, I thought. Obviously, due to the show we watched last night, Dallas retains the belt tonight to move forward to take on the family at NXT Great American Bash. But this was a fun matchup. Also, Joe Gacy's group gets involved. The Rock's daughter gets involved. I can't think of her name right now. I do apologise about that. To basically cost the match for the Creed Brothers, which would lead into a losers leave NXT match between them and the Creed Brothers, which the Creed Brothers would lose, unfortunately. Haven't seen them since, actually, which is quite surprising. They haven't been released by WWE, I don't think they have. But they've not really appeared on NXT, they've not appeared on SmackDown or Raw yet, so we'll see where that one goes, ladies and gentlemen. So, it is now time for Lia Valkyrie taking on Tiffany Stratton for the NXT Women's Championship. Let's not waste any more time, let's get into this matchup. Again, spoiler alert, we know who's going to win this match. So we just had Tiffany Stratton versus Valkyrie, for the NXT Women's Championship match. And out of the two matches that I've seen from Tiffany Stratton, I actually prefer this match over the submission match that we saw at NXT Great American Bash. There was a lot more. It was having a experienced person in Lia Valkyrie really does help with that. Yes, it wasn't exactly the best. Unfortunately, Valkyrie has looks like she injured her knee during the match. Luckily, it wouldn't be a substantial injury. It was just a leading from the tournament itself. But it does play into the story. It works out very well. She sells it. Valkyrie sells it very well, and it costs her the match at the end of the day. And Tiffany Stratton hits the moonsault to get the win and is the new women's champion. This was really good. It was entertaining. It was well done. The crowd really, the crowd were behind Tiffany from the beginning of the match, actually. And you know what? Yeah, very surprising match. Really well done, and it was really, really good. And props to Tiffany and Valkyrie for an amazingly good matchup. So, we are going to get to our main event now. It is going to be Carmelo Hayes versus Braun Breaker for the NXT Championship. Again, if you haven't seen the show, it is spoiler alert. I did watch Carmelo Hayes versus Ilya Dragunov last night at NXT Great American Bash, so that's who wins the match. Bit of a spoiler alert, but these two worked really well together last time I saw these two face off, so let's see how the rematch goes for Braun Breaker. So we just had Carmelo Hayes versus Braun Breaker for the NXT Championship. This was a fun matchup. Well done, well executed. Both men brought their A game in this match, and it was really fucking good. It was a great matchup, entertaining as all hell. And at the end of the day, Carmelo Hayes gets the win, retains the NXT Championship. And we haven't really seen Braun Breaker as of yet on Raw or SmackDown, I believe. I could be wrong on that one. But this was still a very entertaining matchup, and Carmelo Hayes has only improved with time and effort. And he is now a big star in NXT, and I can't wait to see him move to the main roster. So that was my review of NXT Battlegrounds, the pay-per-view I missed as of last month, which I do apologise about. What did I think of it? I actually enjoyed it. I actually thought it was a really good show. I'm really sad that I'm only just getting around to it today. It was very well done. It was executed brilliantly. Best match of the night had to be the last man standing match with Ilya Dragunov taking on Dominik Dijakovic. That was just insane as fuck. That was a great matchup. Very well done. Very well executed. And worst match of the night. Again, there wasn't really a bad match. I don't look at it like that, but if I had to rank the matches in general, I would have to say last man standing match would be my favourite match of the night. The opening contest, the triple threat match for the NXT North American Championship would be next. The NXT Tag Team title match would be third. The women's title match, the women's finals for the vacated women's championship match would be fourth. And the last match would be, which one would it be for? I can't think of it now. But yeah, out of all of them, from weakest to strongest, that would be my ranking nicely. But this was a fun show. Again, it was an easy 2 hour, it's a 2 hour watch. It's easy as out. It's on the network. If you want to check it out, go check it out. It's really good. NXT have just been hitting banner after banner when it comes to their shows. I have really been enjoying their shows recently, so I am going to be catching up with NXT Vengeance Day, because I didn't watch that. This will be uploaded as of, I think it's going to be Tuesday morning, I said. Yeah, I did say Tuesday morning. So, with that all being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me. I will see you next time for my next NXT review, and I will see you next time in the CWS coming up on Wednesday. So, with that all being said, take care, stay safe, and as always, TTFN, ta-ta, for now.